This is John T for the Boxing Voice, chatting to the new British middleweight champion, Denzel Bentley. How's that sound?
It sounded beautiful. Music to my ears.
Has it sank in yet?
A little bit, but it's still kind of crazy. Like, I've been going out and people watch the fight and like in my area, like areas near mine, they're like, "Oh, I saw you fight the other day. Well done, man." And I've had the belt with me. So they're like, "Oh, can I see the belt?" I'm like, yeah. Get out of the car. Listen, hold it, man. Hold the belt. Take a picture. It's been crazy. Like, people have been taking pictures of me from yesterday, today, noticing me. People are like, "Oh, I'm an amateur boxer. I can't wait to get mine." I'm like, yeah, it's getting mad. It's getting crazy because I'm not really.
Are you finding that just over like 2 days later, one night later, that the popularity's probably gone even more, yeah?
100%. Like, my Instagram hasn't stopped. My phone crashed. All the messages I was getting, my phone just froze. I had to just leave it. Like, it's crazy, but it's good though. It's good that people are tuning in, people are showing their support and, sending love and all of that. So I'm happy.
Well, you deserve it, mate. Excellent. Well, I've got to ask you the first question. Did you take the belt to bed on Friday night?
I did.
Yeah, it had to be done, didn't it? If the missus was there, you had to ditch her in the spare room or something, right?
I had to make space. This guy in the middle. Don't touch me. I'm in my bed.
No, it looks great. Right, well, let's talk about the fight then. So you were very confident going into it. I spoke to you just after the weigh-in. You said you learned from the last fight a little bit, even though you felt you still won that. It was a very different fight. Talk us through what happened.
Like you said, I learned from the last fight. I kept watching my mistakes, and I felt like, there's all these things I can improve on. The only thing with him, he didn't think he made any mistakes. So to him, there was nothing he needed to improve on, which was perfect for me because I knew that if he'd done the same thing, I know what he fights like. I felt his power physically and obviously his punch power. And I knew I could take it. I knew he wasn't stronger than me the first fight. The mistake I made in the first fight was I just kept moving backwards. And, when I needed the space to breathe, I found it in the wrong places. So I thought if I don't move as much, not just stand still, but if I don't, just bounce around the ring as much, I wouldn't need, spaces to find a breather. I'll be all right. I could find it in the middle, try and hold the center a bit more. And, when I got in there, I realized that he can't really fight on the inside, even though he's a come forward fighter. And once I was coming forward, he didn't know what to do and just kept backing up.
Yeah, well, look, the Boxing Voice actually, for the record, had you winning every round. I think the first round was very close. It was hard to give it either way.
Everyone said that. I don't blame anyone that thinks he won the first round. But when I came out that first round, I thought this was my fight. I thought, I landed. I think I'd done all right. Like, that was my fault in the ring.
So the second round is the big right that caught his eye. Could you tell immediately that he was hurt?
I saw it come up. I saw the eye come up. And then I noticed he was moving back. But I saw the eye come up first. I saw the eye come up. And I noticed he was moving back. And I thought, oh, he's hurt. But I knew the eye was swelling up, if that makes sense. And I told everyone I can hurt him. I knew I hurt him in the last fight, but he didn't show it. He hit it very well. And that was me on the back foot. So I was thinking, imagine if I hold my ground and throw my shots. So I hit him with my left hand and he went over. So I was like, imagine hitting me with the right. So he started going back and I thought I'd put it on a little bit. And then I just saw his eye come up. I thought, I'm just going to keep targeting that eye and just make sure, it gets as swollen as possible so I can go home early.
Good stuff. Well, look, my brother-in-law told me to give you a good shout out. He backed you to win by knockout or TKO. So he was ringing me after. I didn't even know he'd done it after. So he was watching it. He lives in a different part of the company. So well done there. Right. So moving forward, I know you've been asked this already. So who do you fancy? What do you want now?
I fancy a nice long break.
Yeah, fair enough.
I get back to the gym. We'll talk with my team and see where we're going. Like I've been bragging about earlier because I'm so proud of it. I've got a world ranking. So you never know where that can go. But I've got this beautiful belt, man. And I've been told, or before this fight, we were told that Felix Cash is next in line. So if we can get that, lovely, we could do that. He's got the Commonwealth. That's another title for me. And then I'll be having another, belt for that shoulder. And
that fight makes sense. Again, he's undefeated as well. He's got the Commonwealth, you said, and I think he's in mandatory now for your British as well.
That's what I was told. I think he fought the winner, and obviously I won. So
does that fight get made easily though, Denzel? Because one's with Queensbury and one's with Matchroom.
It could, especially if they want to do this Queensbury versus Matchroom kind of stuff. I think we're the ones to kick it off, even though we were the only ones on that wasn't on the poster. So neither on the poster, and it could be possible that us to kick it off. So that's good. If it does happen, I'm ready. I'm game. I'll take that fight. But if not, we got options for, you know, like world level opponents, fringe world level opponents, because we got a world ranking now, man. So we're in a good position. We can do what we want. But ultimately, I got to talk to my team and see what they feel is best. If I could fight for a world title tomorrow, I would fight for it. But my team are there to hold me back and keep me grounded and, you know, make the right decisions for me.
Yeah, I must admit I was excited looking for you, because after British level, if you don't go the Commonwealth, maybe a European belt, but then you start looking at world honours, and the belt holders at the moment are Alvarez has got 2, Golovkin's got 1, and Andrade's got 1. When you start thinking that you're going to be in the world mix pretty soon, mate, they're really big, exciting, and big money fights for you as well.
Yeah.
Bet you'd love one of them.
Big money fights. Charlo's got one as well. The Charlo twins got the other one. Because I think the IBF got vacated by whoever it was, Canelo or whatever. But yeah, so those are big money fights, man. That's crazy. Like, I'm almost in that position. Like, to think of it, Liam Williams got his shot at this world title coming through Mark Heffron first, and then building his way up there. And I'm in the same kind of position now. I just got to carry on. I just got to continue to build my way up to that kind of level, and I plan to do so. So these are big money fights, life-changing fights. You beat one of them guys, you're in the history books, man. So I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing and working hard, because an opportunity can come knocking now at any time.
Yeah, you've worked hard. You deserve it. Right, you've mentioned a break. Am I right in saying that there's some sad news? I think, did he pass away?
Yeah. The fight came before the funeral. The funeral was on Saturday, next Saturday, 21st of November. And the fight came the 14th. That was the best news about that fight, because I knew it could have come in December or late November. When I heard it was on the 14th, that made everything even better, because now I can go home, mourn my grandma, celebrate with my family with my new victory, you know, dedicated the win to her. She's proud of me, my family are proud of me, and I just love to be with them, like, during these times. So I can't wait to go, man.
Okay, it's really sad to hear about your grandma, but nice that I'm sure she's looking down on you, mate, with that belt, and I'm sure that makes you feel warm inside. So where's that? You going back to Ghana? Is that right?
Yeah, Ghana, yeah.
And it's easy to get out there with the current restrictions. They allow you to go because it's a funeral, or?
Yeah, you know, they had restrictions, so you weren't really allowed to go unless it's like something really important. But I booked my ticket way before, and the airline's still flying. You know, because it's a funeral, so we made them aware of that, and we just have to get a COVID test, make sure that we're clear before we can fly. I was clear on Monday for the fight, and I've been in the hotel all week. So when I got my test again yesterday, it should be clear again this time around. God willing.
Excellent, mate. So it sounds like you got a week worth of celebrating and a load of media attention and some Instagram messages to reply to.
Oh, and I'm still down to the Instagram messages. It's crazy.
You need to get like a PA or someone to just do it for you.
Everyone's saying that, but I need to know what they're replying.
Yeah, true. They might stitch you up, you know. It's like just for a bit of banter. Well, look, you have a safe trip out there, and make sure you get back safely as well. Enjoy the time with the family, Denzel, and we look forward to catching you in the new year, mate.
I will do. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
And the new.
Oh, wait.
Well done.
And the new.
Cheers, Denzel.
Thanks, John.
Thanks, mate. Bye-bye.
Enjoyed the video, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, and share. As always, if you want to support us to the next level, head over to the patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice. We have tons of exclusive from Border Wars, Entitled, betting shows, the list goes on and on and on. But in addition to that, if you guys have questions for fighters, trainers, and promoters, this is where you can submit them. We will run out, get these questions answered, and put it back on the show just for you guys. Appreciate it. Peace.